Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dire Bear. Welcome to Falskallan Nights. I am your host, the Barb with No Name. It has been 2 weeks. 3? This would be week 3. It's been 2 weeks since we haven't played, and honestly, I've missed it. So, before we get into tonight's game, we're going to go into a couple of announcements. First of all, we're going to thank Charminard for coming in. We always love it when she graces us with her presence, and the fact that Effects May Vary is also one of our sponsors. I don't have a stick for this. Take it. If you want to support Dire Bear, please join our Discord and buy our merch, because that always helps us bring more people into the community, and we will have a lot of fun with that. Line, what else are we doing?
D Beyond.
DBD Beyond. We would like to thank DBD Beyond to be the DBD Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Helping us out with character sheets, helping me DM, creating monsters, finding monsters that people have created, and a large host of community-style custom stuff. They have all the books on there, all new stuff coming up and out, and they always have deals coming in and around. Thank you, D&D Beyond, for doing that. I think that's everything. We did the merch. Effects May Vary, D&D Beyond. That's everything. All right, let's get into tonight's episode of Falskallan Nights. Last time on Falskallan Nights, these dingbats decided to go up north to go find the Lady of the Woods, known as Petrina, or at least they think it's Petrina. With locket in hand and the information at bay, they walked up, deciding to sleep sleep in the middle of a old battlefield and not actually hunt for, a ghost at night. Having to entice these guys, I had to put a mushroom trail in front of them, literally.
You know me so.
It's the only way to get you guys to go anywhere. It's just like, what are we gonna do? Mushrooms. Take that as you will. But eventually finding themselves in the middle of a circular, what would you say? A circular pit surrounded by mushrooms and this glowing, beautiful fey energy that rises. The ghost appeared beforehand, and Spleen, trying to gain information, showed her the locket, at which that point she went insane and started attacking the group. Which at that point, we've already gone through one round of combat. Let's get into this.
She's a nasty woman. She went insane.
Exactly. So, that being the case, let's... Wait, where's roll 20? There it is. Hey, don't you be touching stuff. I see you moving.
I didn't do nothing. You can't prove it.
Oh, I can prove it, honey.
Goes right back into space.
Oh, boy.
Exactly. So at that point, we're going to start back off at the beginning of combat. So, Beatrice, you basically just got your guts rearranged by Petrina, and it was bloody. It was non-consensual. It was very much against the terms of service.
Yeah.
I didn't sign a contract for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you're kind of being, just for the sake of it, being held up. You will be able to move when it comes to your turn. It's just at this point, for the sake of the aura of it all, it's you're being held up. Patrina's bloody claws throw away the blood that was on her hands and systematically shows black ichor that gets shoved off as well. You're still being pushed up against these this barrier of mushrooms that keep coming up and pushing you forward towards the ghoul herself. So even though the ground is covered in this like very eerie mist, it has its own natural glow to it, so you can still see the ground itself underneath. It's one of those, like, it's just a low-lying fog, really. Regardless, we're going to start back up. Howard!
Oh, shit. I'm first.
Halsterian, you're on deck.
Okay. Oh. I forgot I was first. Oh, I was looking at the wrong things. I need to look at this works real quick. Between me and the creature.
My girl's impaled.
In the air, just like a floppy doll.
Legs are like
5 feet plus the number of feet
Help.
equal to your
Help me.
equal to 5 times. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna not touch that wall in front of me again because that was unpleasant. But I'm gonna back up one step real quick and reach out with my right hand, and it's gonna glow, and I'm gonna try and push and cast Bigby's hand using forceful hand. There's a big old dragon's claw that's gonna spawn in the ring next to the possible banshee and try to push her with forceful hand.
Alrighty, I like this idea. Let's go. Okay, so what do I got to make?
It is a contested strength athletics check with the target. If the target is medium or smaller, I have advantage on it.
It's for the sake of this is a medium.
Okay.
This is very much a medium creature. I just have her very large, just kind of like as a presence.
Okay.
Like a very much larger presence.
Wow, that advantage was real helpful because that was a 1 and a 19. Okay. And that is... Bigby's has plus 8 too. Yes, it has 26 strength, so that is 20... 27 total.
Cool. Yeah, so I rolled a -3.
Damn!
Alright.
oh no.
Okay, so I would like to push her away from Blee and Spleen 5 feet plus number of feet equal to 5 times my spellcasting modifier, which is 4, so 25 feet straight up.
Okay, so I don't have a hand ready.
Let's see what we can
Use
do.
a horse.
A
Yeah.
horse?
Yeah.
It's a dragon claw.
It's a horse now.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
It's just so it's a symbol or something. Just
We're just gonna put an imposing force, and you know what? The only imposing force I can think of is
a
earring.
horse.
Oh, well, that works too.
Yeah, there she is.
So at this point, it pushes the banshee back
25 feet.
25 feet.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
5 feet plus 5 times my spellcasting modifier.
And I mean, I failed
Choose.
that ever so beautifully. So up. So you mean upwards, as in literally up, or
Yes,
pushed?
literally up on the map. Like not.
I'm talking the 3-dimensional.
Not.
Juju, I'm talking the 3-dimensional space.
Yeah. No.
I
Just
actually-
pushing her
Backwards.
backwards away from spleen and B. So
Yeah.
still ground
Just-
level.
Why?
Just Looney Tunes are out of this thing.
Blasting off again.
Just leaves an outline.
Okay, so let's. Where's the ruler function on this thing? So that pushes her back. That pushes her basically back here, and I believe a hand is doing it.
Yes. So the hand
Cool.
moves with her.
Any so it's not damaging. It's just pushing.
No, it just pushes.
Okay, cool.
And that will be my turn.
So basically, Beatrice, after having your stomach basically impaled, pulled out, she's holding you up with this malice look in her eyes, the sunken, hollow face, just like an absolute dead fury. You've never experienced something like this before, and you've been in a lot of combat. As she raises her hand to strike again, this hand comes right out of nowhere, pushes right into the corporeal form, and starts moving this creature back, dropping you in spot. And as like you're pushing this away, you see like the fog kind of get disrupted and kind of flow up and back, following the trail of the hand. And that will be is that your turn, Juju?
Yes.
Excellent. Halcyon. B on deck.
Well, I am going to move over here and start taking my silver longsword to these mushrooms, see if I can actually get through now that she's a little bit further away.
Okay. Make an attack.
All right, I'll start hacking at it. And that is... It is +9. Okay, 25.
25. Wow.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, that'll definitely yeah, you make purchase onto these mushrooms. You go up, you start taking your first swing towards it, and these mushrooms already come up, and actually like the head of these things grow larger and down and almost create like a shield. Just you slice right into it, so roll your damage.
Oh, that's a nice hefty... Let's see. Oh, wait, no. 13, 14, 15. 15 damage.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. So you land a strike in. You see one, two, three mushrooms like in a whole series just slice right off. It's very much cutting into like a normal ass mushroom. The only thing is they start growing right back.
Damn.
And it's in its place. More start growing up.
Well, there goes my idea. I was hoping I was going to be able to do a little bit more with this. Very well. And that'll be it.
That'll be it for you.
Yeah.
No bonus action.
Not this time.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Beatrice.
Grabbing my guts, throw one hand up, trying to keep everything in, and just, we're not here to harm you. We're just here to talk.
Okay. Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Ooh, not bad, bad, bad. Persuasion. It's a 17.
That's a 17. Okay. You speak these words out into the night sky, kind of echoing off the trees a little bit. You think it might have been heard?
I don't think she's listening. Can I grab one of my potions from out my bag and chug it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take my potion of healing.
And basically, like your hands up, you're holding your guts, and at this point, you're saying your words as you're pulling.
Yeah.
What it's like,
Yup.
or it's like.
I am ouched.
You big ouchie, a kabibble.
Big ouchie. I get 6 points back.
Hey, there you go.
She ain't great, but it's something.
All right, spleen. Sorry, you're on deck. Beatrice, is that everything? Movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Excellent. Spleen.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yimmer on deck.
Okay.
It's at this point when Spleen, when Petrina got hit and started hurting, the locket started reacting. It started shaking. Like it was already like vibrating this like almost like a frequency hum. But as soon as she got hit, you felt the pulse.
I am looking straight at Bee's wound, and then she just gets an angry, cold look on her face. Spleen's gonna look back at Petrina. I'm going to cast Rage.
Castrage.
Oh, no, you don't! You don't get away. I'm gonna punish you for this! Do not touch her! And I'm going to rush at her. And I'm going to hit her.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's see.
With what weapon?
I would like to do my battle axe, please.
Your battle axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I am going to do this with both hands. That is a 17 to hit.
17? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally
Okay.
hits.
I actually need to get this dash. Okay, that is 12 damage. Right there. Then I will make my second attack. It's 12 slashing damage. Yeah.
12 slashing.
And I would like to go for second attack, if that is okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start this I'm gonna start this off. So, looking back at Beatrice, and she's chugging the potion. You see the hand pushing Beatrice, pushing the
Pat.
ghoul away.
Pat Benatar.
Yeah, Pat Benatar. Pushing Pat Benatar away. The natural instinct for you for protecting your family kicks into full hard rage. Your eyes turn into the yellow of a crocodile. Basically, the full transformation comes out in more of like a spiritual aspect. So you like, it's more of like a almost like a corporeal shroud that covers your body as this is happening. Rushing forward, battle axe dragging on the ground. You wind up, get around the hand, and boom, whack! you slash right up. It goes right into the side of this being, and you feel the shudder, but you also feel like it's not as hefty of a hit that you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. You may be dead, but you're gonna feel this in your grave.
And
I'm
so at
going
that
for
point, the locket on your body, I'm assuming the locket is on your body.
Yeah.
It pulses with the hit as well, but a little more violently.
Mm-hmm.
Like more violently than it was before.
Yeah. 15 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Yeah. That is 14 damage. You know, heck it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the Fury of the Small to deal an extra 12 damage.
What type of damage is that? Is it just
say slashing? Whatever my weapon would be. So it would be at 6 damage. So 7 and 6 damage.
could you yeah, 7 and 6 damage plus the Fury of the Small. I'm just what would be the Fury of the Small damage?
I would think that would be with my weapon. It doesn't say. It just says extra
Yeah,
damage.
I think it's just like rage damage where it doesn't
Deal
specify.
12 extra damage.
Okay, so then that's an extra what for you? 12?
12.
Okay. Cool. First hit lands. You come around, swing again. You just hear it's like almost a full wail as you land a secondary strike. As you do, you kind of push in just a little bit further, giving that like what I would akin to be like your essence just bleeding into the axe and being an extension of your soul as it is.
You started this.
As it is, and you feel like the axe go just a bit deeper in, and that felt like that was a hit that you were looking for. And again, locket is vibrating every time you make this hit.
That's my turn.
I would like for you to just make an intelligence check.
Okay.
I know you got the circlet on.
It's true.
Oh my god, I
Right,
still have it
I forgot
on.
about
What does
that.
that do again?
You have +4 instead of minus to your intelligence.
What?
You are at 19
oh my
intelligence.
god. That's so good. That's a dirty 20. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
So
shit.
good.
Nice.
You're making the connection that this locket is every time that you're making this hit, it is vibrating more violently. As in, this is definitely a connection between the two things. What you're in the middle of combat, you still have to make that distinction, but there's a definite connection there. And it seems like every time she gets weaker, the stronger the locket vibrates. Yimmer.
How tall are these mushrooms at this point? The mushroom wall?
The mushroom wall? Well, see, the thing is, you notice Beatrice, what'd you call it? When Beatrice tried to get out, it went to the height of Beatrice. When Halsterian tried to attack, it went to the height of Halsterian. At this point, you're standing in front of them, but you're not making a motion towards them. And so they're very much like, I don't know, ankle height.
Okay. Oh, how do I want to do this? Do I want it this? Okay, so no, that's going to be way too big. Okay. Oh, screw it. We're just gonna do a mind sliver.
All right, so that's right. That's you have to make the attack again, or do I have to make the save?
You have to make the save.
So that's an
It's the least
intelligence,
fun for me. I don't roll and I fail.
intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, intelligence 50.
Excellent. That's a 16.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Like, why not fail that way? Why through 20 through like really overwhelming it? Just like, no. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. Bits of mushroom that Halsterian chopped up on the ground.
It kind of like as soon as it hit the ground, just
Oh. Fine. Well then. Him has been just as useful as always, so I think he's going to scamper over here.
excellent.
Scamper.
Skip.
Just to spread out, maybe in case there's a area of effect. And yeah, Yimmer, make sure he doesn't get too close to the mushroom as well.
Yeah,
Doesn't want to get much of that.
for sure.
And, yeah.
That'll be thine turn.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. All right, so now it's Patrina's turn. Being pushed back and then starting to be wailed on. You see the claw. You see her claw. She turns to you, and at this point, it's like the fury and rage that she had, looking at Beatrice, looks to you, and it turns into more of like a mournful sorrow. Just a full-on mournful sorrowness to it. Almost like the whole body posture just relaxes a little more. Just for a second, you feel, what the heck is going on? Raises her hand. You see what a giant scythe apparate right into her hands. Comes down and swings right at you. So the hand is just pushing and interposing, or is it just?
I don't think I can do interposing at the same time. I think I can only do one action, so it's not doing anything at the moment.
So you basically just pushed her back, but at that point, she is going to make a.
I love scythes.
Yeah, this thing is gnarly as all hell.
I love
it's like
it.
a long curved stick, basically kind of almost in like a bow shape, but with a giant sickle right at the end. And this thing is almost like equally beautifully, like intricately carved, but it is rusted and moss covered, full of like vines that have just been left there to decay on top of it. So it leaves this like presence of just death in around it. Swings it right down onto you. Swings it down onto you, which will be, we're gonna do, oh geez, what die do I do? We're gonna do this one. Da-da-da. That'll be 19 to hit.
I hit.
Sweet. That'll be 15 points of necrotic damage. So she swings it down and almost like this beautiful dance where where it's all floating. The dress just kind of like the linens start moving around with it. And as she completes the strike, she pushes her hand right out. And in this hand, it's like you see like the decay, but also like the tendons or the tendons in the hands just like move as she's twitching her fingers. Pushes right out. You see icicles starting to form. And a blast of wind, a cold wind comes right out. Shards of ice flying with it. She's going to make.
Is that a spell?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
If it is Mage Slayer.
Pardon?
If it is, I have Mage Slayer.
Yeah, that's a spell, but she's not leaving combat range. She's just doing it dead straight to your face as she's
When a
right
creature
there.
within 5 feet you cast a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Cool. Well, let me finish my thing, and we'll get to your reaction. I want to have fun too.
I'm ready to smack things. I just want to smack. Smack down.
Cool. That'll be a 15 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. Yeah. So then, at this point,
High five it.
her hand reaches right out, but your natural instinct, and now that you have got this new feat to deal with conjurers of magic, you dodge out of the way. Make your attack.
Okay. That 18 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit. Jeez.
I know. My dice are mad because she hit my bean.
Because you can't have your girls fighting each other. That's not okay.
Yeah. No.
They gotta get along.
Yeah. Well. If I have to
Howard, you're on
choose,
deck.
if I have to choose, it's gonna be the one that is breathing.
So what's the damage?
13 slashing damage.
Pardon me.
You're not pardoned.
There we go. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you take the swing. It lands. Yeah, just dodging right out of the way, taking the axe and slashing right up, hitting the arm, knocking it right out of the way, and causing the damage. With that, that is her turn. Howard on deck.
I'm going to Spleen, are we killing this thing?
You're not answering. She's just keeping eye contact. And keeping, like, her body in a way that she's constantly in Patrina's view instead of B.
I'm gonna use Grasping Hand to try and grapple her.
Okay.
So it's another... Well, it's athletics or acrobatics for you because it's grapple, but it's athletics for me.
Okay.
Which... Yeah. This is 17 plus 8 is 25 total.
Cool. So the hand goes to grab the apparition. As it does, it goes right through the body.
Oh shit.
And now that it's on the same space, that hand takes 10 points of force damage.
Bam. Oh god, I need to keep track of its health. Oh. He's taking 10 damage. There's the 10. Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry, Spleen.
Hi.
I forgot something.
Give it to me.
Because you're around the presence of this this ghoul, you take 2 points of cold damage just by the presence of it.
Okay, she chilly. She's as cold as ice.
Oh God!
And some bonus. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna move.
So is that at your turn? What you doing?
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it. As my action.
Okay then.
Which is 27 to hit.
Halsterian, you're on deck.
Yeah, 27 to hit.
Cool. Excellent. So you're doing that from what? From where?
I'm gonna move over to here to be closer to B.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna throw it from there.
Excellent. Okay, so casting this fire, just a fire bolt.
Bolt, yes.
Cool.
Fireball.
Throwing your hand up as you learned many years ago, this mote of fire apparates into your hand, throwing it out. It lands right dead center where the hand should have been, grasping her. So yeah, at that point, roll your damage.
D10. Do I have something? $21 damage.
The bolt of fire hits her body. It blasts off. You see her shrug and take the hit, but also you see that the fire's trying to catch on to the body, but it's not catching in as much as you've seen it do to other people. And you know that you've thrown a good hit.
Okay.
It's at this point that you see, like, all of you see the body just like the apparition itself is starting to almost like shake and shimmer itself. You feel like with all the damage that has been put onto it, it's looking to start to look hurt.
And that'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn. Halsterian, B on deck.
I'm going to do something stupid, but it might be funny.
I love
We
it.
love that.
We love stupid in this house.
I'm going to use a bonus action for a full action, if you'll allow it.
I mean,
I think that's how it's allowed in the economy. I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, I wouldn't say why not. It's like you can't take an action and downgrade it, but you could take a bonus to upgrade it.
Right.
Or not upgrade, but I mean, what are you trying to do?
I'm dropping Rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And where'd it go? Casting Misty Step as a not so bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well then, bada boom. Actually, here.
Cool. So, describe to me how this looks.
He lowers his sword, takes a deep breath, and just sort of makes the outline of a hole in the air around him. Reaches in and then just pops forward.
Excellent. So you basically take like a couple running steps at the well, I'm just gonna say it, shield wall. It comes up ready to take your advantage. You apparate right through it, stepping right in and landing on the other side in a gentle grace. Just shing.
All right. That is it for my action economy, though. So
Right on. And any other movement if you wish.
not yet.
Okay. Excellent. Then I'm going on to the next turn. Beatrice, your go. Spleen, on deck.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted.
Ah!
I forgot that I was having a snack and I muted myself while I was having a snack. B is gonna take her as far as her little legs will carry her, which isn't very far. 10, 15, 20, 20, I get there. It just oh, what?
Whoa!
I don't know what's happened. It's not
He does the flee action.
okay. Working. I don't know what happened.
It's just-
Which I'm not close enough to hit her. Because I need to be within 5 feet.
Don't you have a 20-foot, 25 foot
25.
move speed?
Yeah. That's as close as I can get in 25, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna whip a hand axe out and chuck a hand axe at her. You bitch. And just hope it does something. So I will
Okie dokie.
throw a hand axe, which it is 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Good. Okay, and 26, please. No, really nice. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
6 points of slashing.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then I will take my other hand axe and then also throw it at her.
Excellent.
That's a natural 1. Natural 1.
Was it the hand?
Does it go backwards?
Roll.
Oh no. Oh no.
Spleen, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Okay.
Should I roll one for the hand?
21.
No.
Okay.
It was 21. I just
21.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got
Beatrice, roll for damage on that one.
Of course, that's a fucking 6.
Ah!
So 11 points of damage.
Ah!
So, Spleen, you'll take half of that, so 5.
Man.
But yeah, so trying to run up and you're feeling like everything inside is just not sitting right, rightfully so. Moving forward, it hurts like you wouldn't dang believe. But that's not deterring you from landing a strike at this thing. You pull up one hand axe from the side sling that you've got. One, give it a little toss. It twirls around, lands. One. It lands where the grasping hand would have been, makes purchase into the body itself, and just gonna keep saying it, it's not making as much damage as you think it is. Not being deterred by this one, you pull this axe from the other side and try and do a sidearm action, which goes a little too wide, and Spleen ends up taking the side grazing of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry! I'm sorry! Fuck.
So that's your move. You done?
Yes, my move. I finished.
You've done. All right, Spleen, Yimmer on deck.
Okay. Spleen with her vulture feathers on her head and her shoulders and stuff, they kind of flare out, make herself look bigger, and she's got like saliva dripping from the big maw that she's got all the teeth. And
I will say this. I'm just going to quickly interrupt you on this one. The locket is like, it's out and open. And after I made the description of like, oh, she's looking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You see like, it's, you see like a dull light starting to glow out of it. It's growing brighter and brighter every time she starts getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna whistle to get Katrina's attention. For her to look at her. You hurt her! You hit her! I hit you! Do you want to stop what you're doing? We can talk.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, and wait, no, sorry, that's never mind. No, you do your thing.
Okay. It is just 15.
Okay. You're speaking these words. You're speaking these words, and you feel as if you're trying desperately to get her to listen. You get the feeling that like she hears it, but that's about it. Okay. There's no physical reaction.
Okie dokie. Then I will then move where I'm in front of B and bonus action attack hit.
Okay, go for it.
$22 to hit.
That will hit.
This will be 8. Great. 2 damage. Well, 4, but half to 2. Plus rage, so 5.
So you already did the half calculation on that?
Mm-hmm.
So 5 points of damage?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's my turn.
That's your turn? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yimmer.
Are we getting aggressive with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You say that as you're like, you see basically Beatrice, Howard, everybody just going out on her.
Okay. Okay there.
Okie dokie.
What's going on up there? Ooh.
Beautiful mind numbers are going through Yimmer's head. Okay. So Yimmer is going to cast Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
Which creates a 30-foot radius. Damn it.
You about to find
30-foot
out.
radius. Glowing sphere of sickening radiance. Lasts until I lose concentration or 10 minutes. And when a creature first starts there, they have to make a constitution saving throw.
Excellent.
And then stuff happens when they fail.
Okay.
Don't go to the light, I think. Anna, haven't done this before.
So where is it located? It's just
Um,
a 30-foot radius. That's 60 foot across. Damn.
oh yes, that's
That's basically the whole field, isn't it?
well,
It's 60 foot, 30 foot radius?
Yeah.
No, okay.
like a 60-foot diameter. So it's basically just going to catch. Yeah, coolie lady, and yeah. So, yeah, I guess how do I put that? Say something like that, and then move it there. Pretty
Excellent. Yeah, that's fine.
much. So yeah, Yimmer just reaches into Mr. Sack, pulls out this kind of lime green ooze. I'm like, ew, it. Well, what I expect, and then just kind of grenade lobs it.
Grenade lobs it. Mrs. Petrina lands behind.
See this lime green thing go through the sky,
It lands and just is like.
then just.
It's just
Yep. So it's just kind of pulsating green.
yeah, pulsating this like green, almost like a healing life, but almost isn't. It's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go to the light. Not good. Not good. And yeah, Yimmer's gonna move away from Howard. I'm trying to put distance.
Just I don't know. Just pushing him out of the way.
Don't stand so close to me. And yeah, over there.
Excellent.
And that's Yimmer's turn.
Cool. It is Petrina's turn, so I have to first make a.
Please fail.
So what is it again? Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution.
That's a natural 20.
Aww.
Of course. Cool. Well, at least that was a proper like, hey, fuck you. But
I would say that is the most proper of a hey, fuck you, is what that is.
Yep. That's cool. I didn't want to roll any dice.
Yeah. So it just doesn't work.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Oh.
And now we're gonna start.
But the light stays. So yeah, still don't go into it.
So Spleen, you're gonna take 4 points of cold damage. Because she's starting to move and stands in your spot. Seeing that you know what? Let's do this. She's going to start and move right through both of you, Spleen, and into Beatrice. You feel the cold apparition run right through you. At that point, Spleen, you'll take 5 points of force damage. Beatrice, you're going to take 9 points of force damage. As at that point, oh, what should I do?
Be nice to us.
At this point, she's going to start spinning around in this, like, as spinning around almost in a dance, like a whirling dervish, where she starts spinning faster and faster. And at this point, you see the fog move with her motion, calling and coming right up. At this point, you feel the coldness get colder and colder and colder. That's going to be, I'm going to make 3 attacks against Beatrice. That's going to be a, yeah, that's a 9. That's not going to hit. Against Spleen, that's going to be a 18. And against Halsterian, that's going to be a... Why can't I math right now? 15.
Ah.
As these shards of ice start flying around her and around her and around her, spinning ever so quickly, Beatrice, you see this and you dodge right out of the way. So you'll each take 10 points of cold damage. And for those who have been hit by this, will have their movement speed decreased by 10 feet.
Burb, you're muted.
Until the end of the next turn. And end of the Banshee's next turn.
Okay. I would like to make a sentinel attack.
It's not leaving your combat range.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay.
I just want to hit her. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Sorry, Howard. Your hand will also take 6 points of force damage because it started the turn inside that creature. So.
Oh, Bigby's hand. I was like, your one hand in particular.
Yes.
Very specific. Okay, that'll be 8 slashing damage, halved to 4, and then 3 rage damage.
So 7.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that happens. Yeah, so she's doing that, spinning around. Seeing that as she stops swirling, she takes the scythe that had disappeared, reappeared, and slashes, like, steps out of the way, just thematically steps out of the way in Spleen, going after you.
Yep.
That's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Cool. So it's going to it's going to pass right through you. Thematically, she's still pretty much right on top of you. Like, you feel the presence of this body over you. You felt of cold that you've never felt before, and you've been in very cold places growing up. So this is a feeling that just, like, you think this is a bone chill, but this is a muscular bone chill where you feel
this is death.
It's just it feels of death.
Yeah.
Please be reminded that you only have that your movement speed is reduced.
Yeah.
So she does that. That's going to be the end of her turn. Howard. Halsterian on deck.
Gonna use forceful hand again and try to push her.
Okay. Spleen. Again, when you make that attack and you hit, the light in that locket starts growing brighter and brighter.
Yeah. Okay.
Dirty 20.
3. You get the feeling that she isn't very physical.
I want to push her towards Yimmer's light. Mostly, I'm trying to push her through the edge of the circle. I want to see if I can force her out of it.
Okay. Yeah, we've already done the roll. So you're basically what is the movement speed on that hand?
The hand can move either 30 or 60 feet.
Does the hand need to make a saving throw?
Against what?
The light?
Sickening radiance.
Mm.
Oh, is it in there?
Can you distinguish friend or foe for that thing or no?
Is it a creature?
I don't
would assume it's not.
Okay, then no.
I would we'll let Juju. No. You're not. Don't you start, boy.
It's an object.
It is an object that has hit points, though. That's the thing.
Yes, it is an object that has 20 AC and hit points equal to my maximum.
Cool.
And it doesn't fill the space it's in. Because it's ethereal. 60 foot is the move speed, and then the forceful hand is 5 feet plus 5 times my spellcasting modifier, so 25 feet.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, the hand whips around as she finishes making this scythe attack. The hand comes and whips around and pushes her right out in this forceful action, pushing her out. We started here. Where's the measure tool? 25 feet or?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool. So as that happens, she flies right over the mushroom field.
All right. Any change, any reaction?
No, just you see like the mist following the hand, pushing her away and out of the people's area, and so it goes right. She floats pretty much right over top of it, and there seems to be no reactionary change other than whenever she goes over it, you see the colorations of the mushrooms go from like what you see basically on the map itself to like almost bright white. As she floats further away, they go back to their normal colorations.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out to see if I can cross the mushroom wall at all. Does it react to me?
So you
trying to put my arm through it, essentially.
Yeah, they shoot right up, and you feel the smack of the whip of them just coming straight in, pushing your hand up and away. You take 4 points of bludgeoning for that.
Get within.
It's at this point like you're pushing. You push her away. You hear like the aggressive just and like the eyes, like they turn different shades, are now pure blood red. And as the mists are brought up, you just see the silhouette of her as they start apparating down and they turn red. The face, now covered, starts being uncovered by the fog. What you got? What you thinking?
I'm to try something, but I'm too far, so we're gonna move as close as we can to her, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right, let's do this. Let's go, girls.
Unless, can I see the amulet on Spleen?
Make a perception check. Make that a disadvantage because there's lots of shit going on.
True.
You're looking at my tits? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a 14.
A 14.
Yes.
You can see a light from Spleen growing, but I mean the amulet itself, no.
Okay. All right, that'll be my turn.
Cool. Hal.
Hal is fed up. He's
Be
going here,
on deck.
and he is burning hands. Which is just within.
Just within crispy distance.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right. Where are we going? Dex save of 16.
Dex save of 16. That'll be a failure.
34 damage.
Oh!
Oh!
That's right, because your spells are all freaking 5th level.
Okay, then.
Or somewhere up there.
Yes, they're 5th.
What was it, 32 damage or 34?
34.
34?
Damn up.
Cool. Okay. Oh my god, my math brain's not mathing hard.
42.
Excellent. All right. So the moving up, being fed up by this thing, you raise. Describe how it comes out of your hand or how you do this. Like, what do you do?
This time I was kind of picturing it as him rubbing his hands together and doing a Roy Mustang.
I like it.
Using your infernal bloodline, you heat up the blood, already heated blood in your hands and, well, in your body. Taking the ever so moment to have calmed down, you gain the mental capability to have cast this spell. You rub your hands close together. You just 1, 2. As that last one hits, you see a spark land right out, going down. You catch up. You snap your fingers. At that point, from your hand, you let it go. A giant bellow of flames is produced from the palm of your hands, cascading into this area, catching the hand as well. But also just reaching the Banshee itself. The flames crossing the body left, right, and center. You hear the wail of her scream. At that point, she starts like trying to bat herself out and starts doing so. The flames don't seem to catch the body as much as you think they do, as they should have.
Very well. That's it for me.
That's it for you. All right. Beatrice on deck. Spleen. Spleen, this locket is now glowing ever bright. It's almost like a beacon in the dark at this point.
Okay.
She's looking frantic, and like the apparitions are just shifting back and forth. It almost looks like discombobulated is the only word I can think of at this point, where it's just it's almost static at this point.
Okay. What the fuck is going on? Y'all seen this?
Something weird is happening there, that's for sure.
And I'm getting this glare from this stupid ass amulet.
Everybody's seeing this. It's
I gotta block it.
Smart people, the locket's glowing.
Yeah, it's like having your brights on in the fog.
Spleen,
Oh,
you're
God.
smart. You
You're a
have the
smart
circlet on.
person. Spleen is a smart person.
Oh, I'm smart. The more we hurt her, the more it glow.
It's glowing good.
I guess.
You've got 6 seconds. What are you doing? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
your
your
turn.
turn.
Oh shit.
Spleen, I said this was your turn. Girl!
She did it.
I thought you were like on deck.
No.
I'm just gonna watch this kind of.
Wait, sorry, it is Beatrice's turn. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm so excited about everything.
I wasn't 100% sure because you said me on deck for Hal, and then you said Spleen, and then me on deck again, and I'm like, okay.
No, I'm so
Anyways.
sorry. You should have called me out on that one. I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna-
Well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine.
I'm gonna slam my cane down so it turns into the big axe and just stand there and breathe. And if she comes close to either of us again or within striking distance, I will hit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ready my attack. Spleen, your locket's glowing.
Yeah, you can tell.
Jesus, the clicky clackies.
Click clackies.
You asked for this.
Damn, Juju, you clicking and clacking in.
Well, yep.
No, just the.
Me?
What? Oh my god. Is that your turn, B?
Yeah, that's my turn. I feel
Okay,
like-
Spleen, now it's your
Okay.
turn. Yimmer, you're on deck.
Spleen's unsure with the green, like, can I go in that? Is this? Can I go in that? Who did this?
Yes, shouldn't me.
I forgot the order of my questions. I'm just gonna kind of see this through. You got this, Hal! Get her!
That's what seeing this through is to you?
I don't know. This looks like a mega fart.
Okay, what
That's
are you
my
doing?
turn. That's my
What are you
turn.
doing?
That's my turn.
That's your turn?
Yeah, I'm just seeing this. What's gonna happen? I'm not going in the radioactive fart zone.
Okay. Yimmer.
So just so I'm clear, so I was reading it when a creature moves into the spells area for the first time. Never mind, we're good. It just keeps going. We're cool.
How long does it last?
Up to 10 minutes.
And you're concentrating on it. Got it.
Correct. Thinking, concentrating, Yim.
No, just
Concentrating, Yim.
Oh man.
He just has to focus on farts.
Exactly.
Didam. Oh, how
Would that be a
far
stinking
away
cloud?
can I fail from a distance? Yes, he can. And you know it, the crowd loves it. Mind sliver.
And look, he goes, he swings.
Oh,
That's intelligence.
yep.
Cool.
It's a
It
low
fails.
roll. Oh! And the crowd goes wild.
Hallelujah.
Oh wow, I didn't even have these dice ready.
It's-
I'm sorry, I didn't expect to win. I don't know.
I didn't expect the plan to go this far.
Well, just when I thought I was on top of the world, I rolled 2 1s
Oh my god.
and a 2.
Oh
And
my
a
god.
2. Excellent.
I rolled 4 damage,
What is it?
psychic damage. Please be enough.
So how much?
4.
4? Okay.
It was a really tiny sliver.
Just throwing it across the map with no real hope in the world. You just like, wait, it worked.
Oh no! Concentrating.
The sliver burrowing into the center of the skull, just magically finding its way. The shaking and screaming, moving back and forth. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Then Katrina starts her turn.
Oh, okay. So, Constitution saving throw.
That's another natural 20.
You!
Oh my god.
I
What?
even rolled a 4. I even rolled. God damn. 4.
feel
What level was that light spell?
I think it's 4th or 5th.
It's 4th. It's just I'm not a good warlock. Okay.
he's trying his best.
Hey, that's what happens when you spec the wrong thing first, thinking that's what your spell modifier is, and then realize that it's not, and then you're stuck trying to build it up again.
Noted.
Frantically thrashing back and forth, seeing this hand right in front. She sees the beacon of light, eyes fixated onto it. And in a momentary blink of flash, flies right over his spleen, picks her up,
Wee!
picks her up, and kisses her, actually. Just full on, just like on the mouth.
Oh, here we go.
At this point, as both fleshes touch, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh, nice. I also just need to double check. Okay. 26.
26? Okay. So that'll be 20 points of necrotic damage as you feel your life being drained out of you.
Mhm.
But because you saved the Constitution saving throw, that'll be halved.
Okay.
You feel the pressure. You feel the life force being drawn from you as she presses her lips against yours. At this point, you feel like at this point what started to be like just pretty much like kissing a leather rug starts feeling out and becoming a little more warm. That being the case, with her being so close, you feel the locket just vibrating desperately back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It is vibrating absolutely manically. It's almost as if it's jumping out at her itself.
Whoa.
Howard, your turn.
I need to check a distance.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
What do you got? Come on. What you doing? Come on. What you thinking?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Howl on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do that. I am going to use the claw to which one was my character sheet to attack her with clenched fist, which is going to be more like raking her with the claws, but semantics.
Yep.
So it's going to fly over to her and attack as bonus action. That's melee spell attack. So 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Three, 4. 20 force damage.
Nice. So this hand flying right back scratches right up alongside, right behind her. At this point, she's holding Spleen close enough. Spleen, you're gonna take that damage too.
Let's go. How much damage?
20.
Okay. Let's go.
Because at this point, I'm counting them both in the same square.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then I'm going to use my action. I'm going to move the hand a little bit closer to right here so that I can move over. and teleport and attack my own hand. I know that sounds crazy, but I need to because I'm out of range of her. So I'm gonna attack the hand with Steel Wind Strike so that I can then attack her with Steel Wind Strike.
There you go. Okay, make the attack.
But I like it.
So that's a 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And almost the same thing on the hand.
First roll the damage on the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, do this in order.
I could find the right window. Alright, D10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh boy. 20. I have a calculator right here. What am I doing? Plus 3. 40 damage to the hand. It has 3 health left. Correction, 2 health left.
Even better.
And then 10. Oops. 10. 16. 17. 24 damage to 34 damage to her. Force damage.
Oh my god.
Damn. That's also going to land on spleen as well. You do realize that, right?
Fuck.
How much damage? 40,
34.
34. What type of damage is it?
Force.
Oh, well.
How much health you got in spleen?
16.
Oh
Let's go! I love this. You gotta do what you gotta do. You don't know.
I know. I'm like,
Okay.
that would have been happening at the same time. Me crushing and then jumping, and I wouldn't have known.
Okay.
But that's my turn. That's all I could do.
Howard, finish it.
You know what? Poetic. We're gonna crush them together, and then we're gonna stab through the ghost and impale spleen at the same time.
All right.
Because I didn't know it would go through her.
So at that point, the hand rakes up and lands at a spot where you're like, that's a point. You pull the sword, and then in the whirlwind of silver leaves that kind of just take your body and move you in such a quick fashion, you slash down onto your own magical hand. But at that point, eyes deadlocked in on the ghost at hand. Swing the sword up in a swirl, and you move along just like a magical line of leaves that end up right behind her. And in that, you finish the motion, stabbing right through her as she's kissing Spleen. Spleen, you feel this pierce run right through you as you get slashed right through as well.
Mhm.
It's at this point you just see her eyes look up and just relax, and you just see outside the rage, you see the sorrow.
Yeah, I want
At that point, you see her hands grasp your face,
I grasp hers.
grasp her face. She starts moving down the body as the hand moves over the locket itself. The locket just stops vibrating, and you see the light release, grasp onto the body. And at this point, Howard, this body is now starting to glow. It's glowing faster, brighter. I would like everybody, actually pretty much everybody except Yimmer, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Shit.
Hooray!
Oh, shit.
Hooray!
I got a natural one. I got cat balls.
No,
Goodness.
I got a 5.
Well,
And I'm just gently holding her face.
24.
Excellent. So basically, anybody who rolled less than a 10, you are
Nice.
blinded as this bright light pretty much creates a beacon that shoots up into the sky for a moment, comes down and creates this almost shockwave effect, blasting out, dispersing all of the fog, and you see the mushrooms shimmering, just shimmer, and they stop, and they don't reactivate. So who was blinded? Spleen. Howard.
I had
For those at this point, Howard, you pull the sword out, you pull the sword out, and at this point, you look down, and you see a full-blooded drow in front of you. And she's on the ground, like the
holding her
linens
head.
covering her body. No, like the linens are covering her body. At this point, all you hear is Spleen, all you hear is that. Halsterian, you hear that. Beatrice, you see Spleen holding like a full-blooded person. And Yimmer, you get blinded by this for a momentary second. It was more or less like a flashbang moment where it's like, what?
Yimmer will drop seconding radiance.
Part.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
oh shit!
Oh!
I wasn't ready for that. Okay. I'm ready now.
You're ready for a break? So wait. So are we on break? Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for that. I need to go to the bathroom real bad. So, that being the case, Spleen, it takes you about a minute before you realize that you're holding on to like a full-blooded person. It's during this time, like she's breathing heavily, and you look down and you see these like beautiful hazel. Well, actually, no, yeah, hazel eyes. Hazel eyes, like everything about like the sallowness from the actual ghoul form, the Drauga form, I should say.
Like that
She like it's full. It's a full face, full body. You're just holding her in spot. and she like absolutely just.
I'm trying to blink away the spots in my vision. I'm like bleeding all over her. My mouth.
Is everyone good?
It's at this point you don't see a scratch on her body whatsoever.
Spleen is just in shock. Definitely was not what she was expecting to happen. And she's also breathing heavily.
Yeah. It's actually at this point she's just leans back and she's still breathing, but her eyes are shut and looks like she just fell asleep.
Howard's just like, and the hand behind him is just like, and he's just like, what?
The fuck happened?
I think this is Patrina. Like, amulet. Patrina.
Was she
Yeah.
possessed?
What? Wait, I can't see, I can't hear now. Howard, fuck you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Who?
Beal pull out her
Normally you're
second.
happy when I attack you.
I was getting kissed. And it
Are
was
you into that?
No. No.
This was like, don't you know what? Like, that wasn't consensual.
Nor was her rearranging my guts.
Yeah.
Also not consensual.
Yeah.
Neither was the
And you
kiss.
rearranged my guts.
Yes.
That wasn't
different.
consensual.
The kiss wasn't either.
That's what. It's not consensual.
B is gonna pass Spleen another healing potion. One of her other healing potions.
And I'm
Rank.
gonna lean on B.
Open your mouth. Get this down, you.
Ah, big old crocodile.
Yeah, like at this point your rage is gone. It's just like it dissipates.
Okay. Wow.
Like your rage was gone a while ago, but
Thank you. That's
2d4 plus 2.
yeah. So at this point, you guys are standing like this whole area is now significantly calmer than it was before. A lot of the visible markings of like any sort of magics is subdued. It's not gone. You still see like the trails of mushrooms, but they're glowing very much in a dimmer. And Ymir, at this point, you try to walk over the mushrooms and they don't react.
But they're still there.
They're still there.
I would like to harvest some
Okay.
and eat some.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Taking your knife and you slicing them right off. You put one right in your mouth. Again, you go through the full range of emotions in one fell swoop. Your eyes widen. It's almost as if you get a full experience, and then it stops.
Oh, these are still a bit of a ride, but think I'm getting used to it. Anyone else want one?
And it's at the point, as soon as you hold up another one, it just starts.
No. Oh,
No.
oh, oh.
And then the ones that you just cut just pop up and spot.
Wait. Oh my god, they're endless mushrooms. Like, they're always endless, but these are like... You can live off of these.
You don't actually feel the sensation of being filled up with these things.
Well, that's
You've had enough to know that like they're not filling, and the moment that you like end the trip, it doesn't like it is not lasting.
I'm going to change that. Harvests a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's exactly like him.
Nothing changes. I'm just going to say.
So wait, can I harvest them, or do they keep all just going?
No, like they will. You start trying to harvest them, they just end up melting away after a certain amount of seconds.
Get it from the root. Pull the root out.
Try that.
You try that? Okay. Make a strength check for me, please.
Come on, 30.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be difficult with a -1.
I go to help with the hand and it dissipates. Because it only lasts a minute.
That would be 5.
A 5? You start pulling this thing up, and it starts pulling, and you keep pulling, and you keep pulling, and it just keeps coming. It's almost seeming like an endless thing. As soon as you let go, it just snaps right back into spot.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Wait.
So, Spleen, at this point, you've got a Draugish woman still in your hand.
Yeah.
Can we keep her?
I think we have to now. This is her.
I thought you said she was a ghost. As Yimmer's still trying to pull him.
I mean, she was, but now she's not. So
Well, clearly she was trapped in a ghost. You know, you've heard of those stories, haven't you?
That can happen?
Yeah, sometimes they swallow people and the person is just like trapped in there for however long.
or it's just more like you went through a lot of stuff and you're broken on the inside. It broke your spirit. So therefore you're dead inside, and that becomes your whole personality and every part of your being. So really you're kind of having an out-of-body experience that you have no control over, and you feel like you don't have a connection to the world anymore.
Someone take that thing off her head.
How does that relate to being rebodied?
Well, you find life again and meaning. So
By being stabbed?
yeah. Have you ever had a meaningful stabbing?
I suppose I have never had a not meaningful one.
You're missing out then. You really are.
Wait, are we talking about stabbing with swords or with dicks?
I was talking about swords this time.
Oh my god, imagine both at the same time.
Whoa.
Well, I think that's in the contract.
Yes, it
We
is.
covered that.
Yeah.
No one's signed the contract, are they?
Okay,
So-
what do we do with this lady?
You take her
Where?
home.
What if she goes ghost again and tries to kill us?
Then we beat her up again. I mean, we know what to expect now, so.
I mean, how about we
I'd
hang
go there
out
into a
here for the night and talk to her when she wakes up?
Okay. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm not saying that we go now, but that's gonna be our direction. Read, like, it's implied, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we should just go back and make some soup or something. I
Dang,
don't know
Yimmer,
if she's
it's
actually
like,
tired from this fight or not. I'm sure she'll want something to eat once she wakes up.
Yimmer, is your arms getting tired?
Hey, see, think I might be defeated by this. Don't usually say that, but
Hang
yeah.
on, I want to try something before you admit that. And I'm gonna try casting catapult on the mushroom straight up.
Oh my god.
90 feet. This can only end beautifully.
Can you read me the spell, please?
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm honestly, those like trick cans of snakes in peanut jars.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm picturing. It just sort of explodes out of the ground and just goes back to being a mushroom.
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. The rest is just damage stuff.
Okay. So
Does it stretch?
The mechanics of these magical mushrooms.
I'm sorry, my curiosity was getting to me.
it's good to be curious. I just never put into account that somebody was going to catapult a thing that I made up. Casting this spell. What does it look like? Like, just describe me what this looks like. I don't want to be like doing everything goes out of your hands. Like, how does it do this? What do you do?
Oh, it's just kind of like point and indicate a direction with a finger, and it launches.
What would be the damage?
If it hits something, then it would be 3d8 bludgeoning. Well, technically, it would be 4d8 because I'm out of first level slots, so it has to be at second level.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. So at this point, Howard, you point, you snap your fingers, like you run your hand across. I assume this is scribed into your shield.
Yes.
So you turn your shield into the appropriate position to be able to read the incantation that has been placed upon it. Drawing your hand across, you point at one of the mushrooms. You see this thing violently shake, but you also see like a whole bunch of them shaking around it themselves. Shake itself. They start shimmering and almost vibrating at a frequency that almost seems impossible. At that point, you see it lean towards you and fire right out.
Oh no!
I would like for you. I believe that's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, it is. Assuming you mean catapult. Yes.
Yep. So make a dexterity saving throw for yourself.
I deserve this.
Yes, correct.
Halcyon, I want you to make a history check for me, please.
Oh, absolutely.
Or an intelligence check, whatever one is higher.
Dex saving
I'll
throw.
do history.
Can I use my reaction to use Shield Master against this?
You're the one who's casting this.
What the hell?
16 plus 2 for my shield, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So roll your damage against yourself.
This can only
I got a
end
24,
three.
if that even matters anymore.
No, it matters. It definitely matters. I just want to. I want to wait until this is resolved
Fair.
before I start
What is that?
spewing some knowledge at
That's
y'all.
a 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 is 15.
Okay, so you take 15 points of bludgeoning or whatever half. It's like if it's half, it's half. But
If only half damage on success, you could take your reaction to take no damage because of Shield Master. Let me double check.
yeah, I'm not allowing that
catapult.
to happen. You're taking a fucking. You're taking your bullshit.
Oh, I'm
with you.
sure.
You're not reacting on your own action.
Oh, okay. Am I blind? Where did catapult go? I just had it up. On a failed save, on a success, on a failed save, takes 3d8. I think it's only on a failed save. So I succeed.
You succeeded. Okay, so then this thing launches straight at you without even thinking. You bring your shield out. Ping! It smacks right off and tethers itself back down. By the way, we got a roll for party appreciation. Charminar hit us with it. So whoever rolls closest to 10. By the way, Charminar, congratulations on passing your exam.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You should
I got
stop
an
rolling this
11.
dice.
Cool. Juju, you're going to be doing it next at the end of the episode. Cool. That being the case, and then it shimmers right back, and you do that. Halsterian,
Mm-hmm.
dealing with anything with the Fae is not to be trifled with. Sure, what Yimmer is doing seems very nonsensical, but it also seems to be self-regenerative. It kind of doesn't seem to really give a fuck, but once magic is casted upon anything that is Fae-oriented, it has a mind of its own to be tricksy. I.e., it don't like to be fucked with.
Not doing that again.
Yes, let's keep these spells to a minimum around the Feywild energies, please. This may be more enhanced with said energies than the rest of the field.
Then my vote is we carry her back to where we started before we put another dome up.
Oh, very well. If you think she won't go full Drauga again once we leave this area, that's fine by me.
I need to sleep.
Sleep is good.
Uh-huh.
Don't you, you don't sleep.
What? I sleep very hard. Best
No,
sleeper.
not you, Howard.
So tell me what you're doing. I'm letting you guys just freeball it until
Do we
you tell
want to
me.
set up camp here?
We'd have to get all of our stuff from the other camp.
Oh, that's
It's easier
right.
to just carry her over.
Yeah, let's go that
I
way.
forgot we did that.
Yes, we weren't the smartest, but
All right.
tracks.
All right, let's go, losers. And Beatrice.
Excellent. It takes you about 30 minutes to get back to 30 minutes to get back to camp. Retracing your steps is easy when you're following a trail of mushrooms. the other direction. The only harder part is to realize where the branching off points were. But Spleen, with your natural sense of direction, you bring everybody back relatively quickly and soon. That being said, yeah, you eventually make it back to your camping spot. The mound that you built a semi shelter on, and then had the domes in. Plus, the fire is already at this point. Like the fires that have been set up have dwindled enough to just be a smoldering pit. You're still out on this field, and at this point, you look up into the sky and you see the constellation of the Sundering shining just a tad bit brighter than before. It's almost very prevalent. It's like those nights when you look up into the stars and you know exactly where you're looking because you can see the constellation, like the Big Dipper.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like that. I've assumed you'd lay her body down by the smoldering pit of a fire. You restart said fire and had you guys set yourself up. At this point, it is late into the night. Very, very late into the night.
Yep, I'm gonna put a dome back up for us. And if you guys want to get some rest, I'll take first watch.
Yes, please.
Queen, come snuggle.
Yep. Ugh. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's weird. She just was chill with you and then came at me.
Yeah.
And then kissed you.
It wasn't a good kiss. It was like mean kiss.
I don't have to beat her up even though she's alive now.
Let's hear her out. I don't think she was all there.
Was she all there when you were originally with her?
I mean, she wasn't hostile at all. I don't know. It was weird.
Yes.
I mean, there was tales of the banshee in the woods that would attack other people. So I guess she didn't really know y'all. And maybe it was I don't know. But she's throughout the whole fight, any time that she was struck, this would react.
Were they tied in some way then?
Oh, hell yeah. 100%. That's why I said 100. I know what it means.
You're all smart now.
I know.
Looks good on you.
You think so?
Yeah, you're cute.
Oh no, I'm a nerd.
Yeah, you're one of the smart people now. You take that off, you're gonna pass out hard.
Oh. Okay, do we all want to have a conversation before I take this off?
You can use your nerdiness for the power of not nerdiness.
Juju, you're muted.
No! I said, how about you two get some sleep for now?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off.
Wait, no, being passed out is different than sleep. It's too late.
As you take it off, you just you fall right back. And as she falls forward into the fire, just
No.
just let me just lay my head on your bosom, please. Please.
It's like the video of the cat, the woman holding up the cat in front of the in front of her computer, and the kitty's head just hits the.
Oh yeah, I know the one. It's so loud.
It's like she just picks it up. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yep.
You go sleep. We deal with this shit in the morning. Good night.
Okay. Charmin arm. What did the rest of you doing?
Sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna use one more spell and cast Detect
Fireball.
Magic and see if there's anything magical on her person.
Okay. So you you go through the motions to detect magic, and despite the normal stuff that you've seen around you, the locket is glowing brighter than before. You look over the body of the woman that just apparated in front of you, and you see nothing. Just the tattered linen cloths, the cloak, and just the patchwork apparel that had just been there.
Okay. And I'm just gonna keep a watch out on both her and the surroundings.
Oh. As you guys take your rest, Howard, you keep an eye over the body. You see, you keep an eye over the body. Everybody else is sleeping. You look up into the sky and you see the stars just shifting and changing as the night moves on. Eventually, you all wake up. I'm assuming you'll do shifts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eventually, you all wake up. The sun high in the sky. It seems to be about mid-morning. You guys slept a very good amount. Very much rested. You guys have a long rest in.
Whoa.
Who's up first? Who naturally be awake first?
I don't rest for a very long time, so I'd be one of the ones up.
All right. Waking up, you see that the body has not moved whatsoever, just heavy breathing. And I'm assuming that you would have covered her in a blanket or something.
Oh, yeah.
Basic hospitality stuff. She's by the fire. She's fine.
She has a particularly cushy lump of dirt to rest her head on. It's fine.
It's a termite mound.
Oh God! Terrible.
And she's still not awake. It's at this point that you're looking closer at her and you see just like little twitches and motions in her eyes and like some little twitches in her body, just kind of, and then it would stop.
Hey, Spleen. Spleen! Spleen!
I don't
Shut
think
the
we're going to
fuck
wake
up! Shut up!
Let me see the locket.
Right now?
Look.
Oh my god! I just need. Throw it at his face. Ugh, when I turn over.
I big spoon her.
Is the locket physically reacting at all?
The locket? So she throws the locket over to you, and the locket now is not reacting so violently as it was before. It's just there. Like, you know, it's still magically active because you detected it last night, but it's not physically reacting to her anymore. And you look at, and like, you open the locket and you see the spitting image standing right in front of you. Well, it's laying, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Still
T-posing.
no abnormal reactions though. Or visual or anything.
No.
I'm gonna try casting Identify at 4th level on the locket.
Okay. Running through the motions to identify, you start amplifying your concentration and the source of, like, the natural source of your energy into the spell. The harder you start concentrating, the further into the locket that you see. It is very much a like. Give me a second. Yeah, so it is a you definitely get a strong sense of conjuration magic on it. And that's kind of it. As to what its real purpose is, you don't know.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep observing while everyone else slowly wakes up then.
Yeah. One by one, every one of you wakes up and she's still sleeping.
How should we bring her to your grandfather?
Not sure whether or not so many unfamiliar faces will be comforting to her when she wakes, but that was the first thought that crossed my mind. I suppose at this point, doing something like any recovery spell will have a moot point. She seems unscathed.
So she's not waking up.
Well,
Probably tired.
for all we know, she's traveled here from another dimension. I'm sure she's exhausted.
It's true. I mean, it will take time to get to your grandfather's anyhow.
True, though I do worry about carrying an unconscious woman through the city streets.
I was thinking the exact same thing. To which we could notify your grandfather and teleport there. However, then we run into the first problem again of if she is just exhausted and does wake up, that's more unfamiliar place and more unfamiliar faces.
Spleen's gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hey, wake up! Open your eyes! Open your eyes! Wakey, wakey!
Please say her name.
Pachina! Pachina!"
You start shaking the body, and it's like it's very much akin to somebody in a very deep slumber. It's like you're moving the body, and they're just not reacting one way or another. Again, the eyes are closed, but you definitely like see the twitching and movements of somebody that's like in a very deep dream.
Rim. All right. Well, I pick her up, put her over my back with the arms and stuff. All right.
Like what? Body first or legs first?
Well, like on my like a piggyback.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, cool. So you start putting over her body, and all you hear is, "I don't think that is very necessary."
What?
Ah! I drop her.
It's just-
Holy shit! Wait, are you awake? Open your eyes.
She opens her eyes, and you see just like beautiful hazel eyes, with like this really like crimson red accent to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point, it's like, I wish you didn't drop me like that.
Sorry, you scared me.
This is what you call hospitality in this place?
No. Well,
We're trying, we're just bad at it.
She stands up, and like you get the sense that this is a person who doesn't have a full control over her body at this point. We're gonna get a stretch. She does a big stretch.
Stretch.
oh my god!
I appreciate the fact that you're taking my body somewhere, but I don't think. I need you to carry me. Where am I anyway? And it's at this point we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh! Jeez! Oh! Yeah, you take that plus stick. Pointy stick.
I get you. On guard.
Oh!
Oh, thank you everybody for sticking it out.
You're a butthole giving us cliffhangers.
Your butthole.
Well, it ensures that you guys come back
Yeah, that's true.
and
Well
really want to know
done.
what's going to happen in the next episode. That being the case, thank you everybody for sticking around tonight and enjoying me taking out some very much needed frustration out of my players.
Ah,
I want to thank again D&D Beyond for sponsoring us tonight. And if you wish, join our Discord. We have a lot of very beautiful merch on our site. I'm currently wearing the Dire Bear sweater. I wear the sweatpants to wear to bed because it's nicely embroidered with the logo on top. That being said, I also like to thank FX May Vary, Charminar, a group of all bards that play D&D, and they support Dire Bear. That being the case, before we go, let's see who we can raid, and we have a party appreciation.
yeah. I appreciate your cliffhanger. Damn. All right. I also appreciate all the stuff you do because it's so much fun. I could not resist. Oh crap, I killed the cameras. Alright, they're fixed.
Chew!
What in the world?
I accidentally double clicked and it maximized the window because I'm a big dummy. I ADHD'd myself. I could not resist the urge to Looney Tunes that mushroom the moment you said it just whiplashed back into place. Man, I definitely deserved that reaction, but nonetheless, thank you. I appreciate Yimmer's shenanigans for giving me that stupid idea. I tried. I tried to help you with the Sickening Radiance because it's such a weird but interesting spell.
I don't know what it does. That's the thing. Don't tell me.
Remember.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want it to be a surprise for when you try it next.
I just remember it's a weird spell. I really appreciate the weirdness that you did with Hal, Steve. A barbarian caster is such a weird mix and a hard mix because you can't cast while raging and you can't rage while casting. Man, what a pain in the butt. But honestly, also, what a great way to work it out because, like Yimmer, he always runs into spells just not working. And what a great way to react to it. I love the monstrosity that is Spleen because Burb, that's just imagining Spleen with a great big crocodile maw just slowly sealing itself up around a potion bottle.
I know. Ow!
Oh dear God.
Beautiful. And B, you just I appreciate your help with the spell. That's a lot of fucking heavy work on us. Oh fuck, we still gotta finish that when we get back to town. That's a lot. That's a lot of time and effort in a forge, which is a hot place. Thank you.
And she was a hot girl.
Yeah. Yeah. More muscle mommies doing forge work.
Mummies!
Hell yeah. I appreciate all of you because you're fantastic. And now I'm gonna
Thank you
find
for
someone
almost
to
killing me.
raid. You know, if you had died, it would have been a poetic way to go. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So is that
It's not easy to kill me.
yeah, so then that's that. Thank you everybody for sticking it out tonight. I think we're gonna try and do the Dirty Rollers RPG.
I was thinking the same thing.
All right. Yeah, Otter Spleen got down to 16 HP.
I may have accidentally stabbed her while stabbing the ghost lady.
You also crushed me.
Yeah,
something.
that too. In the same turn.
He did. It's the
Yeah.
same turn. 20 damage
Okay.
and then 34.
You guys have yourselves a good night. We'll see you next week. Please join us on our next week when they start actually speaking to the lady.
Oh my
That
god.
being said, do you dare to imagine? Have a good night, guys.